I had so when Christian was running, he loved the airplanes when he just saw them, and when we got on the train and Quincy was walking around, and then they liked it, so then we got off the train, and then we saw the slide, and then we wanted to go on the slide, and then we had a lot of fun, and then we just got off and go on the boat, and there were some dragons and some sharks, and my favorite train was the train and the boat. And when the train moved, I was blowing the whistle in Christian. So I was riding on the train, and then I loved it. So then I just looked out the window, and then I really loved the sound. So then I think I just loved it that we went through the tunnel, and there was a lot of spooky stuff. So I really liked the tunnel. But it was really cool because that I loved the maze and the grass. So I just loved it. And then I loved it when there was like the train going to the boat, and then the train was so beautiful when I got on the train. So then we went through the maze again, and then I had a lot of fun. So then my mommy was looking for me, and I saw her, and she saw me, so I found my mommy, and then I went through the maze, and then my daddy was standing there taking pictures up at the slide, and then I loved it because that I slide down, and that was my favorite part. So I loved all the pumpkins, and then I really loved them all. That I just loved them all, and then the lake was my favorite because it had a robot dragon and a robot shark. And then I just loved it. I just loved the pumpkins, and there was a really cool thing that I also loved. Mommy was running, and then everybody else loved the pumpkins. So we just got a pumpkin, and then it was the hugest one and straightest and bumpiest. So we just got it. And then what happened is that I loved to blow my whistle because it was my favorite thing. So I just did it. And when I was good, then the Quincy was patting the pumpkins, and then she was like really crazy, and then I was standing in the train tracks, and then I was walking, and then I put my neck back to look at the sky, and then I so then we got the big pumpkin, and then there were some airplanes that were so close to here, and then the boat was much fun. So then I got on the boat, and it was the funnest thing of all. And then I saw Quincy waving her hands goodbye, and then there were some dragons that I really loved. The end. Wait, is there some parts?
Yeah, there's still some more. Look.
And then I saw the dragons, and then they were so cool. And then I saw the shark. So then that was so cool. And then I was so happy. And then my favorite part was that I did a good job listening to my mommy, and then I just did a good job like listening, so I couldn't go a lot far. And it was my favorite part. And then I really loved it. And it was really cool that the dragon just did smoke out of his mouth. So then he got up back in the water. And that was the funnest thing of all. So then we just landed. So then I just loved the thing. And it was so cool. So then I had a good job doing things, but I think there was something missing that I had a good day. Is that the end?
Yeah, man. I gotta make these videos a lot shorter.
Is that a good job?
Yeah, you did a great job, man. Thanks, buddy.